Hey y'all, welcome to another makeup video. Today we're going to do pink, hot pink, because I love pinks. And so it's going to be more of a monochromatic look today. So we're not going to get too detailed per se, but we're going to do some eyeshadows today. But before we get started, or before we get into the eyeshadows, we're going to use an eyeshadow primer. So you saw in one of my previous videos that I used Urban Decay's Sin eyeshadow primer or potion. And so today I'm going to use another Urban Decay. This is their original primer potion. And this is like a little trial size that I got when I ordered some things from Urban Decay recently. So this is the potion that really like set it off for me when it came to eyeshadows. Because it's just amazing. So I'm just gonna work some here on my lid. And like I said before, for me, I like to do primer on both eyes and then my shadows. I don't usually do one eye at a time. Maybe I will at some point, but that's just like what I prefer to do. So if you can tell, this one blends in a little bit more transparent than the Sin does. Sin is definitely more shimmery. This just kind of blots down to be a little bit more transparent. And so let's do the other eye. Yes, I absolutely love, this has just been the holy grail for me. And I've tried other primers, and people will also use their concealer, which I've done before too. So I will do a video with the concealer as an eyeshadow primer too, but I just like it because for me it helps to keep my eyes in place my eyeshadow in place. So today, like I said, we're just going to do pinks, right? And so we're going to use the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I love this palette, and it's huge in terms of, you know, I mean, the pans are a good size. And look how vibrant these colors are. Are you kidding me? They're gorgeous. So we're going to use this pink today with a little bit of this shimmer too, because y'all know I like a little shimmer, a little glitter, a little shine. So that's what we're going to do today. So first, I'm just going to use a flat brush for my color. I got to make sure I brought the right one in here. We're going to work with it. My brush from the crayon case, black owned. They look like school supplies. They have a lot of fun stuff. So we're going to start with this. And I don't think I'm using the right brush. I think I forgot the one I needed, but that's okay. We're just going to work this out. I mean, look at that color already. Are you kidding me? So good. And like I said, today is going to be monochromatic. So we're not going to get too much into like dimension with the eyeshadow today. I just want something that's still pretty simple. You know, you just pop a color on there and make it work, right? And that's what we're going to do today. All right, so we got a little something going there. You see that? A little something, something. As Maxwell would say, a little something, something. Oh, now I need to listen to that song. All right. Let's see how much eyeshadow ends up on my shirt today. We're going to try to avoid that. And again, this brush is actually a little bit more of a blender. It's not quite as flat. And so like I said, I think I brought my wrong brush in here today, but that's okay. We work with what we have, right? And I think I told you on a previous video, sometimes certain parts of my eye, like the inner corner in here, tickles. And so it makes the back of my neck tickle. And that's what's happening right now too. All right, let's add a little bit more here. Again, you know, you add as much as you like, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I think we have something going, right? Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Cool. So now we're going to take our smaller flat shadow brush. Again, this is from the crayon case. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm gonna apply this fun like sparkle shimmery color on top, but mostly like in the corners here, or the inner part of my lid. I'm not gonna do it all over. Again, personal preference. Do what you like. Can you see? We got a little something something here. And when the sun catches this, it's really, really pretty. Okay, so we have a little something there. Again, I'm just going to do it on the inner parts. I'm not going to do it all over the entire lid, although you can if you want. Again, personal preference, right? See, we're starting to get a little something in here too. I'm definitely going to have to listen to that Maxwell song now as soon as I am done. Which, by the way, I saw him in concert with the National Symphony Orchestra in DC with some good girlfriends of mine in, I guess it would have been 2019. We saw him at the Kennedy Center with the National Symphony Orchestra. It was amazing. If you ever get a chance to see him in concert, definitely do it, because that man can sing his face off. It was definitely a very, very cool concert. And I'm so glad I had the opportunity to go with a couple of my really good girlfriends. All right, so I think we're gonna be good with this. Okay, so can you see that? So we have a little something in here and in here, and then just the pinks. I think I'm gonna kind of blend a little bit more. I see some strays here. Even though sometimes I say we don't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to make it work for me. I should say I'm particular, because I'm not a perfectionist, even though I know I've said that in a previous video. I'm particular is what I should really say. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. All right. You'll keep seeing me blow off my shirt from the Stray eyeshadow. Okay, so what we're going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and apply a primer so I can let that sit before I do foundation, and I'm going to do my eyeliner after this. So today I'm going to use the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I just recently bought this and I've used it just once, and I really like it so far. And so I'm excited to use it again, and it feels really smooth on the skin. It feels like satin when you put it on. Plus it's e.l.f. and so it's reasonably priced too. And I think I got this from Ulta. So this is how much I'm using. You know, use as much as you like. I may use more just because, again, it feels nice. So we'll get this rubbed in here and on this forehead. And for me, I usually like more of a matte look. I don't mind a dewy every now and then, but because I tend to get oily like in my T-zone sometimes, I don't want to get too shiny. So any of my primers that I usually buy are matte primers because, again, just a personal preference. Okay, I think we're all rubbed in here. So now let's go ahead and do our eyeliner. And today I am using the Lip Bar Straight Outta Patience liner. I love, love, love this liner. It goes on so smooth. It's like a, I guess like a kohl is how you could identify it, but it's smudge proof. And I'm telling you right now, I already have eyeliner on my hands. Makeup is messy, sometimes that's okay. So let's go ahead and get this liner on. So when I'm using my liquid liner, I usually start from the outside and work my way in. As you just saw, I started in the middle with this one. You do what works for you. Okay, we have a little something there. Awesome, we're gonna work with this. And I probably should have sharpened this a little bit more before I did this today. But I think this works. What do you think? I think this works. Let's see. Okay, this works enough. I'm okay with this. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into our foundation. Today, I am going to use the Lip Bar's 3-in-1 Just a Tint. It's a skin conditioner, as they call it. So it's basically a tinted moisturizer. I'm using it in Caramel Delight or Caramel because I say both. But I really like this. This is one of their newer products. And today what I'm using to apply, I'm actually going to use a blender brush instead of a makeup brush or a blender sponge. We'll get it together. Instead of a makeup brush, I like to use both. And this is actually from Bakerie, which you all have heard me talk about before. It's Black owned, and it comes in the most adorable egg carton. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this. Egg carton. And there are 6 in here. And they're only $18 for 6 of them, which is really, really good, especially considering like the name brand beauty sponges out there are like $20 a piece, which I have used before. Again, to each his own. I'm not shaming anybody, but I will tell you that these are my absolute favorite. And I actually just ordered 2 more egg cartons of these because they had them on special for buy one get one free. And I ordered them in the black, but they also have them in a carton of like pink and blue, I think, and then the other carton is like neutrals, but I love the black ones. And so for me, I like to wet my beauty blender. I shouldn't say beauty blender because brand name, but my makeup sponge. And because for me, it just feels better when I put my moisturizer on or foundation or whatever. But I'm gonna draw my foundation out first, and then I'll wet my sponge, and then we'll apply. Y'all say a prayer for your girl, because sometimes I squirt this out and it ends up on a shirt, and then I end up not happy, and it's just a tough day. Okay, I dig it. A little bit more. Again, I love makeup, and sometimes I love a little bit more foundation or tinted moisturizer than necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet my sponge. And I usually just run it under the faucet in the bathroom, but today I just have like a little bowl of water here so I can show you. And they get pretty big. Once you get water in them, they tend to blow up a little bit more, which is nice because it gives you a little bit more to work with. Okay. All right, so now we have a wet sponge. So I'm just gonna go in and tap around, and we'll see how this works out. So again, personal preference. Some people will use their hands or their fingers to blend out their foundation or tinted moisturizer especially. But for me, I prefer, again, either a brush or a makeup sponge. Again, personal preference. Because yes, makeup is messy, but I just don't like having foundation all over my hands. So that's all. And what I like about the makeup sponges and these Bakerie, they're blending eggs. So I'm gonna call this a blending egg. What I like about this blending egg is that you do have the tip here, the point, so that you can get under your eyes. And a lot of makeup artists and influencers will also use this when they use concealer, which I have done before as well. Because you can use this tip here to really get under your eye when you're doing concealer. All right. So I think we're just about where I want to be with the color or with the coverage. Got to get down here on the neck a little bit too. Okay. What do we think? I think we're good here. Let's look down here. Yeah, I think we're good. I dig it. I dig it. Okay. Awesome. So now that we are good there, I think what we're going to do next, again, we're keeping this pretty simple today. I'm going to go ahead and do blush. I'm using my Cotton Candy Champagne Blushlighter palette from Bakerie. I have used this before, and what's really great about this particular palette is that the blush in here are huge, but they also have a lot of shimmer. That's why they call it Blushlighter, because you don't really need to use a highlighter after that. So you see all 4 of these colors, they're gorgeous, they're amazing. Are you kidding me? And so what I normally like to do, I like to do a little dip in all 4 of them just to see. But I think, you know what I didn't share with you what the names are. We have 24-hour champagne diet. Sip Sip Hooray over here. Stop and Smell the Rosé. And then No Champagne, No Gain. Hilarious. I actually think today I'm just going to use No Champagne, No Gain. Let's see. Let's just play around. Look at that. Don't even need to use a lot. Look at that. So we got some color and we have some highlight shine. Ooh, yes. So he told you, very monochromatic. We're doing all these hot pinks today and I'm down for it. Yes, look at this. Y'all, look at this. Get into this. Are you serious? Look at that. Yes. Okay, I'm not going to put any more on because y'all know I really want to. So I think we're pretty good there. All right. Let's close this palette. Okay. Hold on. Just a little more dab. Y'all know I can't help it. Put a little on the nose. Yes, there we go. Okay, awesome. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face and then we're going to do our mascara and then we'll do our lip. Urban Decay Chill Hydrating Cooling Setting Spray. Love it. Let that, hold on. There we go. Oh, wow, I think I sprayed a whole lot. That's okay, whatever. We'll let that dry down. And now we're gonna go ahead and do mascara, which y'all know I love me some mascara. And again, my Voluminous Lash Paradise primer by L'Oreal. Love this pink tube. And then today I am using Better Than Sex mascara. This is one of their like limited edition designs with some of their influencers. So this is by Too Faced. Too Faced makes Better Than Sex, so I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let's go ahead and get our primer going first. And like I've said, you know, previously, I love a primer because for me, it just adds to my lashes when I actually put the mascara on. I just find that it's a little bit more defining and my lashes have a little bit more volume, a little bit more length. So using eyelash primer for me is really helpful. And it may work for you, it may not work for you. Again, that's up to you. But I like this L'Oreal one just because it does work well and because the price point is pretty reasonable too. And you can get this, you know, in your local stores, right? Like your local drugstore, your big box stores. They also have them at Ulta. Things like that. So, okay, this is what it looks like when it's on. And then we will do our mascara. So yes, Better Than Sex is definitely one of my all-time favorite mascaras. I absolutely love this one as well as the Pat McGrath Labs that you've seen me use before too, the Fetish Eyes mascara. These two for me just work so well for me. So I am definitely a big fan and I usually always keep them stocked. So right now I definitely have a backup of this. And this is a brand new tube. I just used this for the first time a couple days ago. And I have a backup of these and then I still have a brand new Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes. So your girl never is running low on mascara. See, look, we can see a little bit more definition there, right? We got some lashes going. We got a look coming together here. Yes, girl. Okay, we're forgetting something. Let's go in and get this other eye. And y'all, I just noticed I didn't get all the color that I wanted to on my nose. I'm about to bust out this beauty sponge. That's what always happens. Like when you're doing makeup, you always like find something where you may have missed or it's not exactly how you wanted it. And then you just go back. That's okay. That's all a part of the process. And usually I do like a couple coats. But today we might just stick with what I've done. What do we think? I think we have a little something here. I think I'm okay with this. At some point, I will do some lashes. I will tell you lashes, like false lashes, are not my strong suit, but I will do them at some point. Let me just get this nose back to where I would like it. Sorry, I know I dipped my head all the way down where you can't see it, but okay, I feel better about that. All right, so here we go. We got our eyes and we have our cheeks and face. Not too heavy coverage in terms of the foundation. Again, just a tinted moisturizer, kind of kept it, I guess you could call it like a medium coverage today. And oh, also too, something that I want to show you because I have it here before I forget. To store my my blending egg, I do like to put it in like one of these little holders. I got this from Amazon, I believe. Just so that you don't, you know, you're not just sitting it on your counter and also just letting it dry out. So I like to use that. Now for our lip today, we are using another lip bar lippy. This color is Playmate. And this is one of their matte lipsticks. And I love this. This is so good, y'all. Wait, just wait. Like, are you kidding me? Look, are you kidding me? Look at this. I better quit playing because I'm going to end up messing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me turn my wand a little bit. What do we think? Oh, that's a good one. I love this one. It's so good. Again, I'm particular, not a perfectionist. I gotta stop saying that. I am particular. All right, I think we're good. I think we are good. I'm excited about this. So that is our all pink everything monochromatic look today. Actually, to top it off, hold on, we can't forget. Goodness gracious. I mean, if we're gonna do pink, we're gonna do pink. Y'all, again, I have long nails. This is just what it is. Y'all are just gonna have to get used to it. At some point, I'll cut them and I'll let them grow again, but long nail struggle. Earrings, picking up coins off the floor or a piece of paper. Lord, it is a whole ordeal. Y'all understand me? Okay, here we go. Okay. Work out this hair a little bit. Hold on. Get these curls up. All right, y'all. So here we go. Our all pink everything look. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some tips here helpful. If you have any questions, y'all know how to reach me. And I hope you beautiful people have a beautiful day.